Good day, Western Warriors. I'm Unsilent, and we're on the air with more Need for Speed Underground 2. It's episode 34 of Underground 2. Thanks for tuning in. Oh my god, that guy had an awful We almost ended up in a sandwich there. Anyway, yes, we're at the airport because it's URL time. Oh my goodness, he just went flying. That's what happens when you squeeze someone into the wall. That was not as tight a turn as I was expecting. Yeah, so it's URL time at the airport. As you do. Oh, we've been squeezed into the wall by a Honda Civic. And punted. And punted again. Oh my goodness. The state of this race. Apparently what I need is, like, just car repellent, giant magnets. Well, everyone else has crashed to get to the wall. I did point out at the end of the last video that their URL had opened up, so I figured we got a lot of URLs to do. What is going on? It's madness. Sheer, unadulterated madness. We're gonna try and we got a better line through there than him. Which doesn't surprise me because we learned that from the first time. Now we've got to make up a second and a half-ish. That didn't go well at all. Just try and find some... We're a long way behind Chuck. A little faster in a straight line, it looks like, but I don't know if that's going to be enough for us to... There we go. Let's try and boost through third. That's not going to be enough. It's a short track and a short race as well. Not a good effort. I love it when it does this. Okay, not the best effort ever. It is a tournament race. We have time to make it up as long as we get ahead of Chuck. I don't know what's next, but I have a decent feeling about it. I have to, right? Okay. Like I said, I have a feeling about this. It's arm dropping away we go. Oh my god, again that... We've just gotten bollocksed on the start because we're stuck behind somebody who just has no acceleration. It's half the challenge, just keep it clean. I say as I go by somebody that's going backwards. And so that Civic takes a pot shot at me. Where are we going? We're going... Not quite a hairpin right, but a hard right. I just want to get up to some speed here so I could get to the draft, but apparently that wasn't. It's this nice, long, open, high-speed section. Okay, apparently we're going a lot faster than we used to through there, so braking at the 4, not gonna work. That's the thing, you've got new tires, you've got new suspension, you've got new lots of things. Not new brakes. I keep saying, oh yeah, who needs brakes? It's not a bad thing. Shorter stopping distance leads to faster laps. It's not a bad idea. Now we are right on top of Chuck here. Now, we are right with Chuck, so that's... Oh man, what the hell was that? Just drove us into the wall. We've got to burn some boost that I don't want to burn in order to stay ahead of everyone. I was at 4.5. It wasn't awful. And there's a little a lift and grab the curb. We're okay through that section. Really not too bad compared to the last lap. We're pretty okay through the rhythm section here. Just a quick blip of the throttle to rotate the car through center. Now, here's where the boost comes into play. Apparently we're not close enough to slipstream. We're not close enough to slipstream. I mean, we're faster than them, that's for sure. Now we are. I was gonna say that wasn't so much a defense as a block, but as I was coming across to the inside and he moved to cut me off, I had committed to that line before he moved, so we're tied up at 14s with Chuck. Now it's at the end of the tourney. No, it isn't. We've got one more to go. I just want to see the did we have the fast lap? No. You're a couple tenths off. Behind Wojtek in the A3. No, what I was interested in, 173 and 173. Oh, 173.2 was me, and 173.9 was Wojtek, so. At least we can fast in a straight line, that's nice. And I assume one last one. But we gotta finish ahead of Chuck. And duck out of the way of whoever the hell that is. Oh god, this one. Forgot everyone has to get in line. Behind Wayne. We'll take the lead from Wayne. And then proceed to get dumped. Where's the... Oh my god, I don't know what the hell happened there. Oh, but that was Chuck in that group. I just saw Chuck's name fly by. I don't want to say it's RNG, because there's some element of AI, not randomly generated bullshit happening. So I can't say RNGesus giveth, RNGesus taketh away. Go by Wayne, maybe. There we go. We survived that somehow. I was gonna say the earlier wreck, I said I could say he made Wayne all over us, but that almost sounds sturdy. Never mind. Scratch that. Try braking at the 4. That was too late. Well, everyone's caught up again, so. I just have to figure out which one's Chuck. Not ahead of us. Good. That was sketch as hell. We'll be alright. Braking at the 4 there. Cut in a bit early, I think, there. Oh, there's Chuck behind us. He's sort of in a maroonish colored car. 3 laps, otherwise I wouldn't bother with the hitting the boost. Probably don't need to hit the boost. I'd rather catch these guys on a straight than a rhythm section. Because it seems like they're all homicidal to... I was going to say, they're all homicidal to varying degrees, right? There's a lot of the AI just seems to have absolutely no regard for human or AI life. Should have e-braked to get the ass end around. Okay, and we're just... Okay, Chuck's... Yeah, in the reddish car. So we just gotta be careful. I'd cut him off, but I'd be fairly certain he's gonna dump me, so... So it's not like I'm trying to cede position to him, but at the same time, it's like, I realize if I have to play nice to a degree, but I can't just give up on the position either. So it's going to be tricky. And I don't just mean to rock a rhyme that's right on time. Tricky. How long has it been since I've done that on this LP? Because not all you guys watch all my stuff. So sometimes you see all my stuff. Sometimes you don't. So it's like, yeah, can I reuse this joke? Maybe. Up the hill. Watch out for that aeroplane. Get the car wound up past 150. Brake at the 5. Watch that thing snake under braking. He will break it. Okay, broke it 2. That'll get us into power earlier. Just dump all the boost. See ya, Chuck. There we go. Not a huge victory, but a victory it is. So we've got this Chuck and I just, like, we've taken off from the rest of the field. Nobody else can touch us. Assuming there's another race. I assume there isn't. No, there isn't. And we'll pick up 300 rep and 7,000 bank, which we'll immediately spend on brakes. And I definitely... Oh, it wasn't the fastest. No, I can see that. I can see that. Where was it? 160. I was the second slowest in this one. Doesn't exactly say a lot. It's like this thing is pretty well tricked out, right? So I'm not sure how much is left to trick it out, but we're pretty well near the top end, and we're still pretty slow. So maybe relying on this won't last forever. But hey, if it's working, it's working. I wasn't kidding when I told you we were going straight to the performance shop. So what I was thinking is, because it feels like a lot of the episode is driving between races in some of the previous ones. So I just figured for an episode or two, probably the next couple, I just want to try something a little different. And I want to try doing videos where it's just like races and shop stuff. And like trim, in the last episode, I think it was the last episode or the one before, where we did the 6-star car, or I trimmed down a lot of the stuff that was in the shops. So I'm just sort of thinking, it's like, what can speed things up? Like, if we can get more content into it. I know, let's wait to the end to change pace, but this might be something that, similar style games. It might be something that I look into. I'm just using that, so. Did we kill Rachel? She's not talking. Okay, that's still in my ear. Okay. I was, for a second there, I was thinking, did I break my who's did I break my headphones? Did I break the sound in the game? It's like, what? Let's just ask straight to the X package. X is for extreme. So we've got AEMs, Willwood, Brembo. Brembo's good. So do you want to do Brembo calipers and Willwood rotors? I assume, like, both of these would be worse than what I have, so. The pads. See, okay, so the rotors are worse. Now the pads are better, because we don't have any new pads. Yeah, Brembo pads, whatever. Not like any of them are sponsors, so. Okay, so. I don't think there's too much left that we have to. Yeah, we've got the tires. I don't think there was much speed left on the table there. I mean, you can always take a quick check. It's not going to hurt you. We didn't get the 6-speed transmission, but we did get the. Oh no, we didn't get the Fawn suspension. I mean, we did okay in the last one without it. I thought it was the brakes, and we didn't get the extra shot on a NOS either. But I mean, it's just like, you know, when we get to that point and we've still got stuff in reserve, so it's not like I'm having a fight on my hands. And I've exhausted all my upgrades, though. So of course I say that, and immediately we run to this problem. If I've got a message. New inventory in the car lot. Of course, you complete a URL, you get more inventory in the car lot. But also, what you do when you get to here... Oops, that's the camera. There, that one. No, it was... You get to one of these, and I still like doing the preview of the races. And okay, so it's starting. We are in Cole Harbor East-ish. Probably not too far from where that is, to be honest, on the track map. Yeah, because we're right about there-ish in that neighborhood, so we're down that corner. We're not at the start line by any stretch, but anyway. So it looks like I still like doing these previews. So crap. I just realized I wanted to take a drink of water, and it was like, my mouth is dry. Let's get a drink of water, and then what happens is you drop your controller while you're hurt. You know what? These guys want me to race with them through what? See, it's interesting because it looks like we start in a highway section. If we can do the zoomy. This isn't a highway section, but this is a highway section to the airport, and then just around where the airport is, then, or I guess right in front of the terminal, and then you go back on the highway section there, and even that looks like it's highway there until you get to about there. Then you're cutting through downtown. Fountains probably in around there, and then back down, or yeah, somewhere in that circle there, and then again back down. There's a little, that's a bridge there. It's nice, a lot of straight shots there, and a lot of big wide open highway sections. So especially right near the end. So this could be to our benefit. 'Tis but one way to find out, right? It looks like we're starting on the highway. And arm drop, let's go. These guys will burn some nitrous off the line. It's like, I'd rather leave that in reserve. Let's look at that. We can still see them. Now, this is the off-ramp. We've done... You know what? Sometimes the fun of these old games is just like the glorious, glorious glitches. As long as you're not the victim of one of them. Oh, that Infinity in my... Or is it an Acura? He's gonna boost away. Then I'm going to slipstream behind him. Now, some of these turns we have made so... Oh, Christ. We've all died. Like, everyone died here. Because that's not even on the map. What the shit was that? Gonna hold that down. It looked like there was a shortcut the other way. It's like, this is just mental. I love this track. This is so stupid. It's awesome. Oh my god, we hit a bump and it just kicked the ass into the car. I told you we were going through the fountain section. Holy balls. This is a mental race. This is lap 1 and I'm already thinking, it's like, what the shit's going on? Now this is just highway. And somewhere along the way we've got... Okay, this is a shortcut. Can't quite hold it flat, but okay, we know at least there's a shortcut there. Ah, not this. Crap. Stuff like that. Okay, yeah, so that one we know. Okay, take the long way there. We've done stuff like that before where we know it's just a disaster. Apparently we didn't hold the power slide. Apparently that power slide that power slide bonus just hangs on a long time. You know, relative to, say, a drift, right? Where the drift just goes... It's like, oh, you're not drifting for a 1/10 of a second? Oh, well, there's your drift score ending. No multipliers. you know? So we'll wind her on. Oh, there's a short one before the underpass there, so we might want to try that next time. I can hear our buddy there. Oops. Well, we'll be alright. We bumped him a little. Did we bump him? More rubbed him. And rubbing, son, is racing. Just ride the wall there. Everybody's got to go this way, past the cargo van, past the minivan, around another cargo van that we are going to use to block the entirety of the road. The other way's better. This is so many weird turns and stuff. It just feels like unadulterated chaos. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's apparently my racing style is predisposed to unadulterated chaos. Now we're going to take the left fork here. And then we want to go this way. Don't know if I should whoa up more for that. I mean, obviously, because I'm hitting the outside wall, right? No, I mean that more in the sense of do I lose too much speed into the corner and get argy-bargied out of the way when I should be thinking about, you know, when I'm worried about going fast out of the corner when there's very little I have to worry about at the finish line, because it's a short sprint to the finish there. So it's a matter of, in my head anyway, you know, it's a short sprint to the finish line. I'm looking at 27 north. That's my marker. It's nice to have a sight line like that to see where you're going. So that was one thing I copped the last time, was it had the highway. It had the highway sign there. Because that's what real race drivers do, is for things like braking and turning, they have landmarks. And I don't just mean like, oh, there's the, you know, 150 meter board, or there's the 3 or the 4 or whatever. Like I've been using at URL races. Oh my god. Everybody's getting bunged up there by traffic. You could see it on the minimap. There's one guy that went spinning. Didn't accelerate the whole way through third gear, but you kind of got the feeling that I made my presence felt in third. Nice clipping of the curb there. Alright, well, it's more, not so much curbing as sidewalk there, right? But you get what I'm saying. So we've got a healthy lead over Costas. Oops. So I have no problem just leaning back and then hitting the boost, and we beat Bob Costas. Almost 7 seconds. Only 100 rep for that. Only 100 rep for that. I mean, the $2,000 cash is good, but only 100 rep for that. Can we take a look at the... Because it was... can you flip through? It was 6.5 something, or no, 6.6 something, sorry. Ow. I just work here. 180 top speed. I told you that the highway sections were going to be to our advantage. And 204... because we were the only ones that didn't wreck every lap. Because everybody had trouble. It looked like on the minimap that they were having trouble in the tunnel and the fountain sections as well. So we took advantage and won. And now it's drag race time. Alright, we took out the RX-7. Haven't upgraded it yet, I don't think. Have we? I don't think so. I mean, there's a Bayview Performance right around the corner. But we'll see how we do without any upgrades in the new, we might put turbo on. I know we have done the extra shot of nitrous. But we'll see how we do in our first drag. You gotta like this. These outlandish cars with this outlandish everything. 92 and change. Just getting his slipstream. Oh, man. Just hung up behind him, right? So it wasn't a bad race. The problem was I was just locked onto that guy's bumper and I couldn't go anywhere. Wayne's RX-8. I know a Wayne. No, it's not an RX-8. It's the, I was going to say, Wayne drives an RX-8. No, Wayne doesn't. Wayne drives the little sports car kind of. He drives that, you know, that one that's a Subaru and a Toyota. Just different badging. That one. I know a Wayne that drives that. So it just seems almost appropriate. Yeah, there's the... Ah, that's tricky, and I don't just mean to... Yeah, you've heard that one before today. So we could use a little more power in the old girl. I'd say after 2 races, it's pretty safe to say we are a little outgunned. If we actually just take a look at the race stats... I don't have the same top speed. It's like, there's a reason why we're beating the RX-8. It's because we're faster than it. 8 shifts. Must have had a problem along the way. But yeah, we're still, you know, well behind everyone else. So we got some work to do. I believe that means heading to Performance Shop. Okay, so we've been here once already. So let's just take a look and see what there is. Like, we haven't gotten the Extreme package. Like, we're finishing 3rd. Okay, we did get that. Yeah, because we bought some of them a la carte. We could get the extra. We don't need that. The extra shot of NOS is a good idea. Tires? Is that gonna... Handling, but I don't know if it helps acceleration. We don't need that. We could definitely use that. And we definitely could use the bigger turbo. So, yeah, there's a few things that we could afford to do here. So, what's our price point? So, okay, so that one, 3,100, okay. Transmission was 5. NOS was 4. The weight reduction was 36. I always like the idea of weight reduction, so. And turbo was 8, but turbo's going to be the biggest boost of the bunch. How much is it going to be? Oh, that's only 34? And then we could take it to the dyno, because we know... no, it shifts all over the place, right? So... I'm penny pinching, and I've got 53 grand to play with, so... Let's just, let's start thinking about the shot of NOS. That's definite. That's it. Venom NOS, yeah. We got that inside the car. I mean, they're not sponsoring us or anything. The weight reduction, I like the idea of as well, so let's go with that. And I want to get the turbo as well. G-Ready Turbonetics, Jackson Racing HKS Apex. I don't ever feel like I get Turbonetics. Let's get Turbonetics. And that leaves still the transmission and the engine. And let's just get the engine to be safe. So we've got Skunk 2 5 Zygon in Gen AEM. AEM. Port and polish by... If it was boring out the cylinders, kind of like Gran Turismo, I would go with that one. But let's go Skunk 2. I feel like we never go Skunk 2. HKS, because we haven't done them yet. I think we did this with the Focus, though, didn't we? And high flow headers, HP. Let's go. We spent a healthy chunk of change right there. Gotta win it back, though. Actually, can we do a quick test and tune?
Every track has specific layouts to really push your car. Tweak your suspension and jimmy the output before you hit the clay so you have the proper setup for the track. Throw your ride on the dyno and run it on the test track to make sure it's wired tight.
So 440 horsepower at 9,200 RPM. Oh, no wonder why they want us just shifting just past that. Not too bad. So it doesn't tell me what the quarter mile is, though. You just do a quick test run. See what happens. Just a little over rev. Yeah, so just about 92. That's not bad for, that's not bad, but I just want to... That's hard to get to line up right on 95. Yeah, because where it drops in the rev band comes up every time, so it was like 6 and like 7 and 75. And so I was watching that just to see if there was... we'll go back to the garage. Okay, we'll go back here. We could do it right here on the track. I don't want to change the final drive. Oh, Google Assistant turned on. Just a little more there, right? That's where you want a little more torque because you launch at... Yeah, because you're launching at about 85-ish. So I'd like a little more torque there, but not sacrifice a little more torque. Turbo. Nah, I don't want to take anything away from there. Yeah, leave it there. Nitrous. Again, do you sacrifice power for... Yeah, maybe you'll sacrifice a little power. That launched off the line. Just a hair of over rev. Wow. Holy crap. We found some pace there. I want to try. Just want to see how much pace we can get using the... just dumping the nitrous. That start's important. So we gotta hit that on the start, but we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Now, let's... One of your... Would you like to save your... Oh, yeah, okay. So, with that in mind, I think let's go back to the track. I have no idea if this is going to be any... Oh yeah, because we're getting a different draw of cars as well. There we go. Now let's get in line behind that guy. I wasn't paying attention. saw it coming at the last second, but at least their race winning time, sorry, was slower than what I was doing in third by almost a second. So that makes me feel a little better. I hope. That was good. Good shifts, not perfect shifts. I will tuck in line, we'll get a little bit of... Alright, let's land, hit the boost, and hope for the best. There we go, 26.7, there we go. I told you that was going to work. They were doing 29s, and now And now they found 2 seconds. Yeah, right. So 2,000 rep, or 2,000 bank, no rep. Not too surprised, let's be honest there. Let me take a look at the race stats. 177, yeah. Oh, the MX-5, 190 mile per hour MX-5. I kind of wonder, based on the amount of shifts everyone was doing, I almost wonder if maybe, perhaps, we do want that 6-speed transmission, because that's what everyone else has. And we left something on the table, didn't we? I hope so. Because that was a close race, and we had to have left something on the table, right?
Import tuner is scouting their next cover looking for winners, so step it up.
So, okay, we got a new custom HUD that's available at Bayview Car Specialty Shops, and the import tuner cover opportunity. Ah, there we go. If you're wondering why you came right back out to here. So we did a URL today. We did a couple more races. That's the problem is URL. That was a lengthy URL, 3 races. So you got 5 races today. That's not a too bad day. We're going to try and do roughly the same, 4 or 5, if you include the special event. Next time on Need for Speed Underground 2. It's a whole lot of... Man, there's a whole lot of interesting territory to cover in here, isn't there? Just over and around and wait for it. Whoa! Maybe we need tires on the RX-7 just to be able to drive through town, because this thing just wants to get nothing but sideways. I wonder if we could take it to the take it drifting. Maybe try that in the next episode too. Oh, there's a street exit to gas station. Drag station. Street exit to gas station. We got to remember as well. This thing would be great for drifting. It's just sideways the entire time. Not being able to control it, that's one matter. I.e. that. If it was a stadium drag, I'd feel a lot better. Anyway, that's it for this episode of Need for Speed Underground 2. Back next time. Same bat time, same bat channel. But until then, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new. Share on social media. Follow on social media. The social media handle is Unsilent on air, and that is for Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Tumblr. Don't forget you can check out more Need for Speed Underground 2 in the playlist. It's on the screen and in the description down below. More videos anytime on the channel page. And until the next time, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like, share, subscribe, and we will see you next time.